As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to University Park, Pennsylvania, and Nittany Lions softball field. It is PIAA Class 1A softball championship time. Audio-only broadcast here on the YDL Sports Network. Today, I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside Andy Close, and Du Bois Central Catholic is hoping the third time is the charm as the Lady Cardinals are in the title game for the third time in the last 5 years. But lost in 2019, lost it in 2022. But Andy, they've got something this year they didn't have in those 2 years, and that's Riley Kolbatsky.
Yeah, again, her numbers are just out of this world. You've seen them, you know about them. 119 innings pitched, just 14 runs allowed, 11 earned, 240 strikeouts, and 119 innings pitched. So essentially 2 strikeouts per inning, which is just unbelievable. 0.65 ERA, 18-2 record. I mean, those numbers just kind of speak for themselves. Yeah, they've had solid pitching in the past. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to get to this point in years past. But nothing to this level. I mean, this is the type of pitcher that can win you state championships.
Yeah, they've got to feel like this is their opportunity. It's a senior-laden team. Riley's not a senior, only a sophomore. But you start to look around the infield, Andy, and Lydia Morgan, Lauren Davison, Callie Risser, Malia Mitscavage, Jesse Frank, the catcher. They're all seniors. Lexi Bird in left field's a senior. So they feel like this is their time. This is their opportunity. They're going against a Carmichaels team that also has a lot of history. The 1998 PIAA champions, the Mighty Mikes, were third place in the WPIL. But that's kind of a little misleading because they lost to Sharkiers Houston, the champion, by a run in the semifinals of the WPIAL playoffs, and then beat Sharkiers Houston 5-4 in a walk-off by Karis McConnell in the bottom of the 7th in the semifinals. Both of these teams played tremendous semifinal games. Du Bois Central Catholic, a 2-1 winner over Old Forge on the Lily Davidson, the lone freshman in the lineup. Lily Davidson with the triple and scored on the throwing error on that play. As they were down 1-0 going to the top of the 6th inning against Old Forge, but rallied to win. And, Andy, that game was maybe the worst game DCC might have played all season. They left 10 on base. They were 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. They committed 3 errors in the field. Another play that could have been an error that wasn't. Do you sometimes feel like maybe that they got their bad game out of the way?
Yeah, I think they did. And I think the great thing about that game for them, too, is, they didn't panic. As you said, I think they had like 9 or 10 hits in the first 5 innings and didn't score. And, that's uncharacteristic for them, but they stuck with it. This team's just so experienced and so talented. I don't think anything's going to faze them. And obviously, being here for the third time as a program, this big stage isn't going to faze them today either. I think this is a team that, to your point, it just feels like, of course, you got a talented Carmichaels team in the way. It just feels like it might be their time.
Andy, we're going to step aside. Thanks to some of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you. You're watching high school softball. You're listening to high school softball today on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure and Du Bois. Marina, congratulations on a great season and best of luck in the state championship. We're so proud of you. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to Jesse, Frank, and Coach Myers. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jackson. Kaylee, I'm so proud of you. Good luck today in the state championship game. Love, Dad. Good luck, Malia. Love, Mom, Dad, and Ryan. Good luck, Lydia. Enjoy the game and congratulations on a great career. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to our girls, Riley and Kylie. Riley, trust the process. You've got it. Good luck to all of our Lady Cardinals. We love you all and believe in you all. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Good luck, Lauren and Lily. You've got this. Love, Mom and Dad. Congratulations and good luck in today's title game to Lexi Berta. Lexi is attending Carlow University, majoring in cardiovascular perfusion, and is playing basketball. Love, Mom and Dad.
Lately, my husband's been Mr. Fix-It.
Honey, the door in the bathroom isn't closing right.
Thing is, what he's fixing doesn't need fixed, but I'm not telling him that. The local 814 Home and Hardware True Value has provided all the home improvement tools he needs and has provided me with much needed alone time.
I'm gonna run to 814. Need some more goodies to knock out the bathroom wall.
Wait, what?
814 Home and Hardware True Value on Main Street in Sykesville carries home and hardware tools and materials so you can knock out home improvement projects all on your own. From a leaky toilet to building your dream.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Back live here at Nittany Lions Softball Park, Beard Field on the campus of Penn State University take a look at our starting lineup, starting with the visiting team, the DuBois Central Catholic Cardinals.
Leading off and playing in right field will be Marina Haynes. She wears number 2. Jessie Frank will bat second and do the catching. Haley Risser wears number 23, batting third and playing shortstop. Malia Miscavige will bat cleanup and play third base. Lydia Morgan will bat fifth. She's at first base. Riley Kobatsky will be doing the pitching. She bats sixth. Lauren Davidson at second base. She bats seventh. Lily Davidson in center field. She bats eighth. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Alexi Berta. Haynes, Frank, Risser, Miscavige, Morgan, Kobatsky, Davidson, and Berta for the Cardinals of DuBois Central Catholic.
For the Carmichael Mighty Mikes, they will lead off with their catcher, Caitlin Waggett. Batting second and doing the pitching, Bailey Barniak. Batting third in at shortstop, Karis McConnell. Batting third and over at first base, Allie Jacobs. Batting fifth and at second base, Megan Voigthofer. Batting sixth and in left field, Peyton Plavy. Batting seventh and in right field, Avery Voigthofer. Batting eighth and in center field, Dusky Staggers. And batting ninth, the designated player, Alana Simon. So it's Waggett, Barniak, McConnell, Jacobs, Megan Voigthofer, Plavy, Avery Voigthofer, Staggers, and Simon. Andy, when you look at these two lineups, the one thing that really sticks out is DCC strong 1 through 9, whereas Carmichael's, it starts to tail off towards the bottom end of that lineup for them. Alana Simon, the designated player, is just 1 for 12 on the year. Dusty Staggers hitting 118. How much of an advantage do you think that could be for the Lady Cardinals?
Oh, certainly. When there's no easy outs in a lineup, that makes it you can't really catch your breath as a pitcher. And that's something that I don't think that's just unique to Carmine. I think this DuBois Central Catholic team is unique. You don't get a lot of teams, especially at the 1A level, who are that strong 1 through 9, their lineup, where you really don't feel like there's a weak point, but you really kind of feel that way, with DuBois Central Catholic. And it was kind of the bottom of their lineup that helped get the job done in their semifinal win over Old Forge, just to kind of, prove that point. So is it an advantage? Yeah, to the point where, as a pitcher, you can't afford to make a mistake. If you're, Bailey Barniak for Carmichael's, you really have to be on top of your game, 1 through 9. And that it doesn't always, but it can, wear on a pitcher as the game goes on. So that'll be something to watch out for.
Yeah, you talked about the bottom of the DCC lineup. The Davidson sisters went 5 for 5 with a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI in that game. So we're going to step aside. Thanks to more of our sponsors. When we come back, it's going to be closing in on game time here in State College. You're watching high school, or listening again to high school softball on the YDL Sports Network.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here as we get ready for this championship game. And Andy, what are your thoughts right now going into this game? Like,
I really kind of had this prevailing thought. I've had it kind of for most of this postseason run for Du Bois Central Catholic. What has been the one missing piece? And again, I talked about it earlier. You've had good pitching, obviously good enough to get here, but you have a true ace now. And coupled with this lineup and the length that we talked about, it just, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again, but it just. This third time for George Heigl being down here as head coach. A lot of these girls were down here 2 years ago on this team, and they know what it's like to lose when you get to this point. It just feels like the old cliche, the third time could be the charm for this program. That's kind of my overwhelming thing. Obviously, Barniak's a great pitcher. They're going to have to scratch and claw against her offensively. But I've kind of got the feel throughout this postseason that this could be the year, and they're here once again. Can they close it out today?
Yeah, and you hate to say that this might be their last best chance, especially when you've got a pitcher like Riley Kolbatsky. But with the senior heaviness of this team, it's not a given that in the next 2 years that Kolbatsky will be able to get them back to the championship. And I think that George Heigl said it best, the manager of DCC, when he said, it's not good enough just to get here anymore for the Lady Cardinals. It's time to win.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty telling. That's not something you usually hear, especially at the high school level. This team, this program is hungry for a championship. They feel like they have the team to do it, and now it's just a matter of going out and executing.
It is, and they're playing a really good opponent. Carmichaels, Washington County, Greene County, those groups down there, they play really good softball. Carmichael's in the same conference with the WPIAL champion Chartiers Houston. They played them 4 times this year. Also with West Greene, and West Greene was kind of DCC's nemesis there for a long time in the state semifinals. So you know that it's not going to be an easy task today.
No, and I don't think you would expect anything different, especially when you're here at Penn State, in mid-June. You've done a lot of things right to get here, and you're a really good team. So no matter what teams we see in this particular game come out on top, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to execute. You're going to have to play your best game.
Yeah, and if people are wondering why we're not going yet, I mean, they mark a game time at 11 o'clock, but it's now 11:02, and they're just getting into introducing the starting lineups and the players for both of these teams. Andy, we're going to take that opportunity to thank some more of our sponsors. We're going to step aside. Thanks some of those, and we'll be right back here on Acashore High School Softball on the YDL Sports Network.
Marina, congratulations on a great season and best of luck in the state championship. We're so proud of you. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to Jesse, Frank, and Coach Myers. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jackson. Kaylee, I'm so proud of you. Good luck today in the state championship game. Love, Dad. Good luck, Malia. Love, Mom, Dad, and Ryan. Good luck, Lydia. Enjoy the game, and congratulations on a great career. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to our girls, Riley and Kylie. Riley, trust the process. You've got it. Good luck to all of our Lady Cardinals. We love you all and believe in you all. Love Mom and Dad and all your grandparents. Good luck, Lauren and Lily. You've got this. Love Mom and Dad. Congratulations and good luck in today's title game to Lexi Berta. Lexi is attending Carlow University, majoring in cardiovascular perfusion, and is playing basketball. Love Mom and Dad.
Financial planning and investing for your future can be a daunting task. Having a trusted advisor is crucial to help guide you along the path to financial freedom. At SKG Wealth Management, we have more than 70 years of combined financial industry experience, and we're committed to a promise to provide non-biased financial advice solely in your best interest.
Call us today. We'll help analyze your overall financial portfolio and develop a comprehensive plan designed to reach your financial goals.
SKG Wealth Management DuBois, the horizon of financial security.
Ciao, everyone. This is Chris Rossetti, owner of the YDL Sports Network. Frequently when I'm in DuBois, Luigi's Ristorante is my go-to place for an authentic Italian meal. And let me tell you, when I say authentic, I mean authentic. As the son and grandson of Italian immigrants, I know what great Italian food should taste like. And Luigi's in DuBois is just like stepping back into Grandma Rossetti's kitchen. The sauce is fantastic, the pasta is delicious, and the bread is just like Grandma's. So if you're looking for a special night out or just an evening with friends or family, I highly recommend Luigi's on North Brady Street in DuBois. With futures so bright, DuBois Central Catholic is introducing a brand new program, the 3- and 4-year-old all-day preschool at an affordable price, providing With futures so bright, DuBois Central Catholic is introducing a brand new program, the 3- and 4-year-old all-day preschool at an affordable price. Providing a quality preschool education in a school setting is a unique aspect of the Little Cardinals preschool. Plenty of spots are available. Call today to schedule a summer tour, 814-371-3060, extension 607, or find out more at DuBoisCatholic.com. Also, DCC offers Monday through Friday after-school care until 5:30 p.m. at $10 a day. You only pay for the after-school care you use.
Back here at Beard Field, Nittany Lion Softball Park. Let's take a look at a couple of the key players on each team. For Carmichaels, Karis McConnell hitting .519 on the year, 7 homers, 5 triples, 8 doubles, 40 RBIs. Player that they're going to have to be ultra careful with, Andy.
Yeah, I think if there's one, obviously one top 6 in this lineup are all very good, but Karis McConnell certainly stands out. She is the best hitter on this team and the one that Klobatsky, I think, will be most careful with here today.
And for DCC, their top hitters, Lauren Davidson and Kaylee Risser both check in at .471. Lauren has 22 RBIs, a homer, triple, and 7 doubles. Kaylee, 6 doubles, 4 triples, 4 home runs, 32 RBIs. But to me, still, the real key to the DCC offense, Malia Mitscavage, .424 on the year, 11 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, 27 RBIs, 35 runs scored. She's in a bit of a slump, though, right now, Andy. Is it time for her to break out?
No better time than today. I mean, she's a senior. She has a tremendous track record, and she's gone through ups and downs throughout her career. But, don't be surprised if she has a big hit in this game today.
We're going to step aside one more time. When we come back, it should be time for high school softball here on the YDL Sports Network.
As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
White, except for Adam Klobatsky, who was like, I don't care what. Back here, the coaches are wearing white, except for Adam Kolbatsky, who said he didn't care what Ed Galvis had to say about jinxes and stuff like that. He's just going to keep rolling with what was working, and that's you can't blame a guy for that, can you, Andy?
No, I mean, hey, it's worked to this point. Why stop now?
I as you know me, Andy, I'm a big jinx guy. And so I had to laugh when I was told that last night, and it was a really funny story that I wanted to share with everybody as the two longtime coaches that have been together for a long time here will be coaching the bases for DCC. That's Ed Galvis and at first base, and George Heigl over at third base. Carmichaels in their navy blue uniforms with gold trim. DCC, what color blue would you call that? It's not royal. It's not navy.
It's like a mix.
Yeah, it's somewhere between navy and blue. Pinstripe uniforms. They were brand new uniforms for them this year for DCC. They went to buy They went to buy some of their old uniforms. The company no longer existed. They had to buy all brand new uniforms this year.
Oh, they look good, and as you said, the blue with the red and the pinstripes, and Barniak gets her warm-up tosses in here.
Again, Bailey Barniak, if you missed it, 148 and 2/3 innings pitched, 233 strikeouts, just 74 hits, has walked 54 in 148.2. Not that that's a lot, but it does show a little bit of if DCC's a little patient, they might have a chance. So the Cardinals will send up Haynes, Frank, and Risser here to start the first inning. Defense for Carmichaels. Jacobs at first, Megan Voigthofer's at second, McConnell's at short, Miller's at third. Plavy's in left, Staggers in center, Avery Voigthofer's in right, and Caitlin Waggett doing the catching for Bailey Barniak. So Marina Haynes, and what a story Marina Haynes is, having come in and torn an ACL at the end of basketball season. Well, not even the end of basketball season, really the middle of basketball season. And she'll take strike one from Barniak.
You can see Carmichael's infield expecting bunt. The corners came crashing in there.
That surgery that she got done by Dr. Varichello, just really unbelievable stuff, Andy.
Yeah, and we've seen, athletes able to come back quicker and quicker, from ACL injuries. That used to kind of be like a year-long death sentence. No longer the case.
She fouls that one off, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes on Haynes. Yeah, but even that being said, you've never heard of an athlete coming back in early May from an ACL tear at the end of January.
Yeah, that's impressive. There's no question.
Yeah, the surgery was, I guess, perfected by a doctor down in West Virginia University, and Dr. Varichello got a hold of it and is performing it, and it's really amazing stuff. Their ball is a foul ball, just foul down the left field side. It was popped up behind third baseman Miller, shortstop McConnell in front of Plavy, but it was just foul there, and it remains no balls and 2 strikes on Marina Haynes leading off. Got to get used to doing a radio broadcast here, Andy, as no video for anybody to actually see what's going on. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is hit well to center. Center fielder Stagger says she has it. She does, and there's one away here in the DCC first inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Jesse Frank. So Frank and Haynes having a conversation about what to expect from Barniak here, and
I think that Haynes just telling her what she saw.
So Frank checks in. She hits .437 on the year with 6 doubles, 6 triples, 15 RBIs. Fouls the first pitch out of play behind the press box. We're not in the press box. We're down the left field line here. Not a very big press box. That's the reason we're down the left field line. So Barniak getting ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch here to Jesse Frank. Frank checked her swing and fouled it off. No balls and 2 strikes. Jesse's sister, Jordy Myers, one of the coaches on this team, helped get this DuBois Central softball team going way back with a championship in District 9 in 2016. Part of the group that George Heigl brought in, and they've had a lot of success here. And there's a call, 3rd strike, 2 away. Frank goes down looking. 2 away here in the DCC first inning as Kaylee Risser steps to the plate. Risser, the senior, headed to Teal to play basketball, 471, 6 doubles, 4 triples, 4 home runs, 32 RBIs, 35 runs scored. She's been a 4-year starter for this DCC Cardinal team, was a sophomore the last time they made the state championship game. Barniak's first pitch, way high, ball 1.
That's the first pitch we've really seen kind of way out of the zone there from Barniak.
Barniak throws a riser. DCC knows this. They played Carmichaels last year in the first round of the PIAA playoffs, lost 7-0 in that game. Kind of a weird game. It was all one inning that kind of did the DCC Cardinals in that game. As Risser, fly ball to left. Plavy on the line. She drops the ball. Risser's on her way to second, and she'll be in there. And that'll be a 2-base error, I would believe. That gets DCC a runner in scoring position. Is Plavy going towards the line, Andy? It looked like she had it, and it just popped out of her glove.
Yeah, ball carried and hung up. She had plenty of time to make the play. And just unable to make it, just popped into her glove and popped right out.
That'll bring up Palia Mickiewicz. As Mickiewicz, again, we've talked about it, in a bit of a slump, but one of the most dangerous hitters, if not the most dangerous hitter in this DCC lineup. And now a chance for her to maybe get off, as Coach Al would put it, the schneid.
Yeah, Mickiewicz, pitched in this game the last time DCC was here a couple years ago.
She takes ball 1 up high. I'd still be very careful with her if I was Carmichaels with first base open here. I know she's in a bit of a slump, Andy, but she swings and misses at that one. But you just feel like at any moment. And now the throw back by the catcher, Waggett, completely misses the pitcher, who says it's her fault. But they had one of those in warm-ups too. So that's something to keep an eye out on here. As they were warming up at the beginning of this inning, the same thing happened. If you're DCC, you've got to be paying attention to that. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled straight back, and now it's 1-2 on Mickiewicz. Mickiewicz, of course, going to play Division I bowling at Jacksonville State in Alabama.
I was actually just reading a story on The Athletic recently about how Jacksonville State was able to build a powerhouse women's bowling. Kind of neat if you're able to check it out. Malia going to be a part of that.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Mickiewicz. Swings and misses at a high one. She couldn't lay off. And the inning comes to a close for DCC in the first. No runs, no hits. There was an error, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. DuBois Central Catholic, nothing. And Carmichael's coming to bat. You're watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure in DuBois.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's BI-LO in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's BI-LO's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbylo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's BI-LO on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's BI-LO's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Back here as we go to the bottom of inning number 1, it'll be Waggett, Barniak, and McConnell against Riley Kolbatsky. Kolbatsky, 119 innings pitched, 240 strikeouts, just 24 walks and 47 hits given up, 0.65 earned run average.
Yeah, and again, the numbers speak for themselves, and she's just been so not just dominant, but efficient as well. The walk total of there, just 24 and 119 innings. So she does not allow a lot of base runners. So, when Carmichaels does get someone on base today, going to be important that they take advantage of those opportunities, because there probably won't be many of them.
So, Caitlin Waggett, the catcher, hitting 445 on the year, 4 triples, 4 doubles, 12 RBIs, 34 runs scored. We'll set the DCC defense in a second as the first pitch by Kolbatsky misses everything, ball 1.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of nerves there. Nothing to be alarmed about.
Ready here with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1. So it's Morgan at first. Lauren Davidson's at second. Risser's at third. All right, Risser's at shortstop. Mitscavich is at third. As we're getting ready here for the 1-1, we'll get the rest of the defense set for you. There's a swing and a miss, strike two. Lexi Berta is in left. Lily Davidson's in center. Marina Haynes is in right. And Jesse Frank doing the catching for Kobatsky. So it's Morgan, Lauren Davidson, Risser, Mitscavich, first to third. Berta, Lily Davidson, and Haynes left to right. And Jesse Frank, who just caught that strike three, is behind the plate for Riley Kobatsky, who after that first pitch that missed everything, came right back, Andy, and struck her out.
Yeah, again, not surprised. Just first pitch kind of got away from her a little bit, but again, lose the ball by Waggett there, 3 consecutive pitches.
So to bring up Bailey Marniak, the pitcher, she takes ball one high. Marniak hitting .281 with 2 doubles, 2 triples, 19 RBIs. The stats on Max Preps weren't right, Andy. Max Preps has got some sort of issue going on with its statistical stuff, and you have to go in and add things up individually. Really a pain in the neck, to be honest. But 1 ball, 1 strike here on Barniak. After that, she took the strike there. So Kobatsky toes the rubber, delivers the pitch, fouled away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
So again, first pitch balls to each of the first 2 batters, but Kobatsky comes back and 1-2 on both of them.
So 1-2 here on Barniak. Kobatsky toes the rubber again. Delivers the 1-2 in there for call, 3rd strike. So 2 up, 2 down by strikeout from Riley Kobatsky. Talking to George Heigl the other day about Kobatsky and how she's got such a short memory sometimes when runners get on base or run scores. He thinks it has to do with her travel ball, Andy, where she plays gold level travel ball. And because of that, every batter is like Karis McConnell here, who takes strike 1. They all hit like 500 for their high school teams.
Yeah.
And so 1 through 9. So if you don't have a short memory, you're going to just get crushed. So it's really helped her in her development as a pitcher.
Yeah, this is one of the matchups I'm really looking forward to seeing today. Kobatsky versus McConnell.
0-1 pitch to McConnell. Little grounder right back to the circle. On to first base for the out is Kobatsky, and Carmichaels is turned away in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We go to the top of the second inning, scoreless here in the PIAA championship game in State College.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
We're back here live as we go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Morgan Kobatsky and Lauren Davidson for DCC against Bailey Barniak, who a lot of base runner on the 2-base error on the ball hit by Risser to left, but then came back to strike out Mitscavich on the riser.
You talk about the poise of Kobatsky. Barniak, same thing. 2-base error with 2 outs, doesn't let it phase her, strikes out the cleanup hitter Mitscavich, and plays 5, 6, 7 here in the second.
So Morgan stepping to the plate. Lydia, 379 on the year, 19 driven in, couple of homers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. DCC's home run numbers, not what they used to be, but a lot of that has to do with playing most of their home games at Heindel Field, where the dimensions are a lot closer than they are here in Beard Field. 200 down the left and right field lines, 220 to center as she fouls that one away, and it snowballs and 2 strikes on Morgan. So DCC knows that they have to play a little bit more in the way of like small ball, things like that. But I think that it helps them that, they don't hit a lot of home runs at home anymore.
Yeah, they can, but they're not reliant on it, which I think is a big plus.
No balls, 2 strikes. That just missed, and it's 1-2.
Thought I might have saw a flinch from the home plate umpire there, but just maybe a hair low.
One-two pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3. She went after one in the dirt, it looked like, and it's 1 away. Strikeout number 2 for Barniak.
Number 3. Actually.
Number 3. Thank you, Andy. That'll bring up Riley Kolbatsky, the pitcher. Kolbatsky, pretty good hitter as well. 373, 4 doubles, a homer, 17 ribbies, 6 runs scored. First pitch to Kolbatsky. She waited on it, pops it up. It's going to be out of play just over the dugout. One of the Carmichael fans made a catch there. Carmichael's in the first base dugout. DCC is in the third base dugout today. The amount of people that worry about like what dugout they're in sometimes, and I'm not saying that either of these teams did, but you see that a lot where people are like, well, we're used to being in the third base dugout. It's just a dugout. 0-1 pitch coming here to Kolbatsky, wearing number 3. That's in there for a called strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Kolbatsky, there was a story about, like, before they got new uniforms, I think it was Lauren Davidson had number 3, but thought that was Riley's number and should be Riley's number and was going to give it to her. And then it was able to pick her own number, which is now 19. I think she was originally going to be 11. But when they got the new uniforms, got number 19. As Kolbatsky swings and misses, strike 3. She had moved way up in the box and ends up striking out. 2 away now for Lauren Davidson. And the Davidson sisters have been the hottest hitters on this team right now.
Yeah, again, you mentioned their performance in the semifinal win over Old Forge. Bottom line, they're not here without their efforts. So we'll see what they have in store here today.
Lauren hitting a team tied leading 471 coming into today. Now slightly ahead of Risser, who was 0 for 1 despite reaching second base on that error. First pitch to Davidson, and she fouls it off the roof of the press box. Strike 1.
What a luxury that is to have your best hitter statistically by average in the 7-hole in your lineup. It kind of speaks to the length that we were talking about for DuBois Central Catholic.
Yeah, it's really incredible when you think about it. And she led off most of the year. She takes strike 2. And when Haynes came back, they were able to move her down in the lineup, and it just really lengthened things for them.
Yeah, just an incredible luxury. As Barniak ahead in the count 0-2.
Wine in the 0-2, foul towards us, but it's going to go into the screen in front of us. I don't think it would have made it up as high as we are either, Andy, but it remains 0 balls and 2 strikes. Getting ready here for the 0-2 is Barniak. Winds and delivers. There's a ground ball, and Lauren Davidson stays hot. Base hit into right field for Lauren Davidson with 2 outs on 2 strikes. Just went with it and pushed it out into right field for her sister Lily.
Yeah, and that's our first hit of the ball game, and big shocker comes from Lauren Davidson.
Lily Davidson now, after that 3-for-3 performance the other day, is up to 320, and she's batting 8. So you talk about luxuries right now, Andy.
Yeah. As a freshman, this is not an easy line to crack, and especially with the amount of talented seniors there are on this team. But Lily has been a big contributor.
She swings and misses, strike 1. Thought about a throw down. Diving back in was Lauren. Lily probably doesn't get a chance to even start if Marina Haynes doesn't tear that ACL and get it opened up a door. And then Kelly Franklin left the team, moved to Pittsburgh middle of April. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2, and it really opened up a door for Lily Davidson. And to her credit, she has taken it and run with it.
Yeah, when your opportunity comes, be ready for it, and Lily was.
So no balls and 2 strikes on Lily Davidson. Barniak steps onto the rubber, delivers the 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, 4 strikeout for Barniak. DCC turned away in the second. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the second. No score here in the PIAA Class 1A. state championship game from State College.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
Back here at Beard Field, it'll be Jacobs, Voigthofer, and Plavy for Carmichaels in the bottom of the second of a scoreless game. Allie Jacobs checks in at 360, a couple homers, 20 ribbies. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Seeing a lot of that early on from both pitchers.
Kolbatsky, who struck out 2 in that first inning, gets a swing and a miss there, strike 2, and it snowballs in 2 strikes.
Going upstairs on that one. Good mix of pitches so far from Kolbatsky, keeping these Carmichaels hitters off balance.
0-2 pitch coming from Kolbatsky, swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout number 3 for Riley. The strikeouts on our sheet here is Megan Voigthofer comes up 219 on the year. Is now this is where the lineup starts to. You'd think Kolbatsky would have the advantage here. His first pitch is in there for ball 1. They appeal, and that appeal is turned down. So 1 ball and no strikes. See Jake Heigl, son of manager George Heigl, in the crowd here. Jake, obviously the football coach at Brockway. He's done a really, really good job with that program so far. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Jake, of course, is our insurance agent at Acrisure, big sponsor of today's game, and the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. The 1-1 is low, 2 balls and a strike. Little surprised here. She seems to be being a little careful here with Voigthofer.
Yeah, missing low with a couple of these pitches.
Checks her wristband. The pitch calls come in from manager George Heigl. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Just blew that one right by her. That's, I guess, what I was getting at, Andy. Those first 2, the couple of balls weren't, I think she's got the power to just, I'm stumbling over my words here. Has the power to just blow it right by Voigthofer, I believe.
We'll see if she goes back to that here, 2-2.
Wind in the 2-2. She does, and it's fouled straight back into the screen on that riser.
I thought it was interesting the comment that George Heigl made about how much he enjoys, calling a game for Riley just because of her level of execution.
Kolbatsky pitched a little bit against Carmichaels last year after the floodgates had opened a little bit. That ball is fouled away. The interesting thing is talking to the coaches when they went back and they looked at the pitch chart, she didn't throw any risers in that game, and that's really been her pitch of choice this year.
Yeah, so again, if you're Carmichaels, if you remember that game from last year, you're seeing a little bit of a different pitcher.
That pitch is way high. Now it's full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Voigthofer. You don't really want to lose a hitter batting 219 here. You don't want to put her on base free.
No. If Kolbatsky comes right after her full count.
Wind in the 3-2. Swing and a miss. She does. Strikes her out. Strikeout number 4 for Kolbatsky. That'll bring up Peyton Plavy, the left fielder. Plavy hitting 211 on the season. So again, we talk about that, and you see those numbers, and numbers don't always tell the whole story, but they do tell a large part of it. First pitch to Plavy in there for a called strike. Plavy wearing number 13. Always wonder about athletes wearing number 13. It's like you're basically saying, hey, I don't care about superstition, and
so they're pretty much the opposite of you players that wear number 13.
Yeah, 1 ball and 1 strike here. And speaking of 13, not to jinx the Lady Cardinals, they've won 13 in a row. There's a swing and a miss. 1 and 2 here. Winding the 1-2 by Kolbatsky. Swing and a miss. He struck out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors for Carmichaels in the second. We head to the third. Still scoreless here in the state championship game, brought to you by AccuSure on the YDL Sports Network.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Back here, it'll be Berta, and then the top of the lineup, Haynes and Franks for DCC. Berta, as we talk about this lineup in the length, hitting 317, hitting number 9, Andy. First pitch to Berta, line drive, almost took out third base coach manager George Heigl. He had to kind of get out of the way.
George showing the good reflexes there. The ball was lined his direction. 0-1 the count on Berta. And to your point, too, when you're number 9 hitter sitting over 300, you know you have a good lineup.
She is heading to Carlo to play, and Berta, line drive to left, but it's right at the left fielder Plavy, one away. She hit it hard, but she hit it right to Plavy.
Yeah, that's the hardest hit ball we've seen so far today.
So they'll bring up Marina Haynes. Haynes flew out to center and start the game. We'll see how DCC adjusts now that they've seen Barniak once here. Right fielder Voigthofer way in, Andy, over there. Haynes takes ball 1 low, showed bunt, pulled it back.
And you wonder how long it's going to take, as we kind of get a feel for this game. It feels like it's going to be a low-scoring 1-2 run game where one of these teams might try and start manufacturing something.
Third baseman Miller about 3 steps in front of the bag. First baseman Jacobs about a step or so. That one, no bunt showing, and she takes ball 1 off of ball 2, off the glove of the catcher Waggett. Two balls and no strikes here on Haynes. Barniak, Haynes lays down the bunt. It's a good one. Barniak picks it up and just gets her by a step.
That was a terrific play from Barniak because that was Haynes could not have rolled that ball out there and placed it much better than she did, and that's just a terrific athletic play by the pitcher Barniak.
It got her by maybe a quarter of a step there. It was bang, bang, but I think the call was right there. Jesse Frank now at the plate. 4 umpires in the state championship game. Frank struck out looking in her first at bat at a pitch on the outside. Takes a strike right there. No balls and 1 strike on Jesse Frank. Barniak ready with the 0-1. Way high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
And it's just a small difference, but still different. Able to make that play. You have no one on, 2 out. Obviously, a much different situation than a runner on and 1 out. Just a very, very nice play there.
Wind in the 1-1. That ball is driven out to center. Center fielder staggered back a little bit, but makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. DCC had a couple of hard hit balls that inning, but right at people. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless here in the state championship game between DuBois Central Catholic and Carmichaels on the YDL Sports Network.
At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Beard Field on the campus of Penn State University as we go to bottom of the third inning of a scoreless game. It'll be the bottom of the lineup for Carmichaels. Avery Voigthofer, Staggers, and Simon against Riley Kolbatsky, who has struck out 5 of the 6 that she has faced so far.
That first pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1 on Avery Voigthofer.
0-1 pitch coming here to Voigthofer. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Avery Voigthofer hitting... don't actually have her numbers in there. She swings and misses, strike 3.
That's 4 strikeouts in a row by Kolbatsky, all swinging. She's up to 6 for the game.
That'll bring up Staggers. Dusky Staggers hitting 118 on the year.
Does have a home run.
It's like, who's the player in the major leagues right now? She shows bunt, takes strike 1. Guy plays for the Yankees, used to play for Trent Grisham. Has like 5 hits and like 3 of them are home runs.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see that too often.
No balls and 1 strike, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes here on Staggers.
Yeah, and as you said, Kolbatsky a real opportunity here to kind of get through this bottom of the Carmichaels lineup.
0-2 pitch. That's high, and it's 1-2. Warm day here after first couple days this week. They weren't very warm, Andy.
Yeah, this one feels more like summer.
Brian Hagberg at that Sharon Harbor Creek game on Monday in Meadville said it was like in the 50s. Swing and a miss. Well, it's an ugly-looking swing there by Staggers. 2 away, and now that's 5 in a row on strikes.
7 for the game.
7 out of the 8, as that'll now bring up Alana Simon, and it really does look like Kolbatsky much better than the bottom part of this lineup right now, Andy.
Yeah, and again, that's what you want. If you have a matchup advantage, you want to take advantage of it, right? And so far, Kolbatsky is.
First pitch to Simon, down low, ball 1. No balls and 1 strike. 1-0, bunted, and fielding it is Frank and throws it out. I thought maybe she'd let it go foul, but that was a good decision as she's able to get the out at first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for Carmichaels. We go to the 4th, still scoreless in the state championship game here on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
High school basketball teams, are you looking for a great way to work on your game this summer? Then 2 shootouts are calling your name. On June 14th and 15th, the Much Game Athletics Lakeview Girls Basketball Shootout will feature a D9, D10 challenge, along with Mercer County versus Western PA and North-South matchups. Guaranteed 3 games per team and cost is $50 per game. Register by May 31st. Then on June 22nd at Penn West Clarion's Tip and Gym, there'll be a boys basketball shootout for $225 per team. 2 courts available for play.
Back here as we go to the 4th inning of a scoreless game. It'll be Risser, Mitscavige, and Morgan for the Lady Cardinals of DCC.
And you kind of felt like, again, you talked about the second time through this order, Frank specifically hit that ball on a line to end the last inning. So curious to see what the meat of this DCC lineup does against Barniak here.
Risser reached on a 2-base error on the left fielder Plavy in her first at bat. First pitch to her, she fouls it off deep. Foul over here, almost down the third base line towards us. No balls and 1 strike on Risser. Now we got a timeout called as the third baseman Miller needs to tie her shoe.
Well, sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
Someone giving a mock cheer here in the crowd.
Next pitch, I believe that was high. It was. There were some people standing up in front of us. Setup not the greatest here at State College, not going to lie, Andy. It's just, they have us down the third base line and underneath a tent, but a lot of sun still gets inside the tent, and then the fans are right in front of you. That's high off the glove of the catcher Waggett, and it's now 2 balls and a strike on Risser. But, hey, those are first-world problems that nobody cares about, right?
That's right. So, Risser, how key would it be here for Central to get their lead off?
Hit her on.
Yeah.
Winding the 2-1 to Risser. She puts down a bunt, gets it past the third baseman now Miller, and she will not be able to throw her out. She got it past Barniak and was able to beat it out. Once it got past Barniak, there was no way you were getting the speedy Risser there, and she's got that leadoff single that you just talked about.
Yeah, and you took the words right out of my mouth, too. Once the ball got by Barniak, just a little too far out of her reach, there was no way the third baseman Miller was going to, she could have. He played it correctly, but there's no way she was getting the Risser there.
I'll be interested to see what they have to have Mitscavige do here. Again, in a slump where she has not had a hit since the District 9 championship game. And that was in her first at bat in that game. It was a big double in that game. She's going to show bunt, pulls back, takes strike 1.
I thought they might.
Do you think that was a real bunt attempt, though, or was that to maybe get the defense out of position?
It could be the latter.
Didn't look very good on that attempt. I'm not going to lie. I don't think Mitscavige has been asked to bunt a ton in her career. I do know they practice it a lot, but She does bunt. She bunted it into herself. They're going to say it's okay. They're going to say it's a foul ball.
That was very clearly a foul ball. Just a little bit of a late reaction from the umpire.
Yeah, she bunted herself in the batter's box, and now it's 0-2 on her. And I know she's struggling a little bit at the plate, Andy. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of this strategy here, though.
Yeah, fourth inning, lead off runner on. You have your cleanup hitter at the plate. You do want to see
if she can get a hold of one. I get it, and at the same time, I don't. So it's no balls and 2 strikes here on Mickiewicz. Bunt's taken off, and Mickiewicz drives one to center, but right at the center fielder Staggers. And, again, they are right on this. They are right on Barniak right now, but they're hitting it right at people.
Yeah, and even wasn't a hit from Mickiewicz, but that was a good swing she put on it.
Lydia Morgan now. At one of these points, these line drives are going to go someplace other than right to an outfielder.
Yeah, Staggers has been right there for a couple of those. Center field.
I'm going to bring up Lydia Morgan. She struck out swinging back in the second. We're now in the fourth of a scoreless game. Barniak ready with the pitch. That ball is fouled straight back off the press box. No balls and 1 strike on Morgan.
Nice catch there by a fan.
Crowd not as big as I would have thought for this game. Thursday morning, hard for people to get off work, I'd imagine.
Yep, Thursday, 11 a.m. start time.
There's more DCC people here than there are Carmichaels. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Morgan. Kolbatsky on deck. At some point, you wonder if they put Risser in motion here.
Would not surprise me one bit.
No balls, 2 strikes here on Lydia Morgan. Billy Barniak ready with the pitch. Down low, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, we've noticed the ball has gone off of Wagons' glove a couple of times when nobody's been on base, so, it might be worth the risk.
Yeah. Risser, I'm sure, on high alert. Runs well.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Morgan. Risser takes, not a lead, but in the running position, and then Morgan fouls that one off. Didn't foul it more than about, 20 feet?
Yep. Towards the Carmichaels first base dugout.
Mains 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. That's low, and it's 2-2 now on Morgan.
Good at bat here by Morgan.
Again, Kolbatsky on deck. Risser's at first. She had the infield bunt single.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and now the throw down, and Risser's heading to second, and she's going to steal second. So they thought that she was going to head back to first, so they threw down to first behind her, and that's a cardinal sin, and she'll steal second. So she's in scoring position now for Kolbatsky, who can help herself with a base hit here.
Yeah, that was a big play, just kind of making something happen there for Kaylee Risser. You wondered they might try and get her in motion. Well, she is, and showing off that speed gets into scoring position with 2 outs.
So Riley Kolbatsky with an opportunity here to help herself with Risser at second base. Shows bunt.
Interesting.
Takes ball 1 high. I mean, there are 2 outs. Yes, there are 2 outs. Just making sure.
And you wonder if that she might have been doing what Mickiewicz was doing, try and draw that infield in a little bit.
Third baseman Miller about even with the bag. First baseman Jacobs even with the bag. Barniak's 1-0 pitch. That ball is hit towards center. Staggers is going to be there, and she'll make the catch, and DCC's turned away again here in the fourth. No runs, a hit, no errors, runner left at second base. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, still scoreless here in State College between Carmichaels and DCC in the PIAA Class 1A championship game.
Marina, congratulations on a great season and best of luck in the state championship. We're so proud of you. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to Jesse, Frank, and Coach Myers. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jackson. Kaylee, I'm so proud of you. Good luck today in the state championship game. Love, Dad. Good luck, Malia. Love, Mom, Dad, and Ryan. Good luck, Lydia. Enjoy the game, and congratulations on a great career. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to our girls, Riley and Kylie. Riley, trust the process. You've got it. Good luck to all of our Lady Cardinals. We love you all and believe in you all. Love Mom and Dad and all your grandparents. Good luck, Lauren and Lily. You've got this. Love Mom and Dad. Congratulations and good luck in today's title game to Lexi Berta. Lexi is attending Carlow University, majoring in cardiovascular perfusion, and is playing basketball. Love Mom and Dad.
Financial planning and investing for your future can be a daunting task. Having a trusted advisor is crucial to help guide you along the path to financial freedom. At SKG Wealth Management, we have more than 70 years of combined financial industry experience, and we're committed to a promise to provide non-biased financial advice solely in your best interest.
Call us today. We'll help analyze your overall financial portfolio and develop a comprehensive plan designed to reach your financial goals.
SKG Wealth Management DuBois, the horizon of financial security.
Bottom of the fourth inning, it'll be the top of the order for Carmichaels, Waggett, Barniak, and McConnell against Riley Kolbatsky, who has struck out 7 of the 9 she's faced. Waggett was one of those strikeout victims leading off the bottom of the first. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. I think she took something off that one.
She did.
Kolbatsky is
second time through the lineup now for Carmichaels.
Waggett was one of those strikeout victims coming off the bottom of the first.
Waggett does a wiggle, gets ready, takes ball one ball and 1 strike. The Waggett wiggle. 1 ball, 1 strike here as Kolbatsky checks her wristband, steps onto the rubber, is ready to deliver the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And again, these hitters to this point look very uncomfortable in the box, I think is a good way to put it.
1 ball, 2 strikes here on Waggett. Winding the 1-2. Called strike 3, strikeout number 8 for Riley Kolbatsky. I'd say it's the really good pitching performance, but Andy, I watched her strike out 14 in a row against St. Mary's to start a game back in the middle of May.
Yeah, that St. Mary's team, first lineup in its own right, PIAA quarterfinalist in Class 4A.
We'll bring up Barniak. She struck out looking in her first at bat. Take strike 1. Kolbatsky, easily the best pitcher I've seen in District 9 since Kylie Lingenfelter pitched Punxsutawney to the state championship. And that's no offense to Emma Hips. It's just because Emma Hips is really good too. But Kolbatsky's got Division 1 level stuff, I think. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Yep. Emma Hips, of course, Division 2 Clarion, one of the starters for the Golden Eagles, has having a really nice college career.
Yep. And got another one coming behind Kolbatsky, too, I think, probably in Jalen Willoughby at Northern Potter, freshman this year.
There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Kolbatsky, 2 away, and that'll bring up Karis McConnell. McConnell grounded back to the circle in her first at bat. A lot of good pitchers.
Yeah, of course, that Northern Potter team, that was a 2-1 game against this DCC team in that District 9 championship.
Addison Seipel at Kerwinsville, very good as well. And in fact, Kerwinsville goes down to 1A next year. So that's 3 really good pitchers in 1A in District 9 a year from now. It's ball 1 to McConnell.
McConnell tapped back to Kolbatsky her first time up.
1 ball, no strikes here on McConnell. Yeah, it should be a really interesting District 9 race next year.
Yeah. 3 really good teams, good pitchers.
There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on McConnell. Of course, McConnell again came in hitting .519 with 7 homers, so you got to be careful with her.
Yeah, but hers, the one player on this team where the numbers just kind of jump off the page.
Yeah, and the wind is blowing out here today at Beard Field. Wind in the 1-1. Not sure where that missed, but it's 2 balls and a strike.
Outside, maybe? Didn't look like it missed by much.
2-1 here on Karis McConnell. Riley Kolbatsky's next pitch swung on and missed, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes on McConnell as Kolbatsky touches the horizon, which is a habit of hers a lot. Now she'll step back up onto the rubber. 2 balls, 2 strikes to McConnell. Swing and a miss. She centered down on strikes. She strikes out the side. We go to the 5th. We're still scoreless here in the PIAA championship game from State College. You're watching or listening to high school softball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure.
Lately, my husband's been Mr. Fix-It.
Honey, the door in the bathroom isn't closing right.
Thing is, what he's fixing doesn't need fixed, but I'm not telling him that. The local 814 Home and Hardware True Value has provided all the home improvement tools he needs and has provided me with much needed alone time.
Gonna run to 814. Need some more goodies to knock out the bathroom wall.
Wait, what?
814 Home and Hardware True Value on Main Street in Sykesville carries home and hardware tools and materials so you can knock out home improvement projects all on your own, from a leaky toilet to building your dream.
With futures so bright, DuBois Central Catholic is introducing a brand new program, the 3 and 4-year-old all-day preschool at an affordable price. Providing a quality preschool education in a school setting is a unique aspect of the Little Cardinals preschool. Plenty of spots are available. Call today to schedule a summer tour, 814-371-3060, extension 607, or find out more at DuBoisCatholic.com. Also, DCC offers Monday through Friday after-school care until 5:30 p.m. at $10 a day. You only pay for the after-school care you use.
Back here at Beard Field at Nittany Lions Softball Park, we go to the 5th inning of a scoreless game in the PIAA Class 1A championship game. Barniak against Kolbatsky. Both pitchers have been great through 4. Barniak has given up 1 hit, a couple of base runners. So far, Kolbatsky has a sheet that doesn't have anybody reaching base.
6 strikeouts for Barniak.
As 2 hits, for DCC. One of those, this girl at the plate right now, Lauren Davidson. She takes ball 1 up high. Lauren singled in her first at bat. I think it was a single, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a single.
Yep.
And this ball is driven deep to left field over in foul territory, and not being able to make the catch was Plavy, as that was a foul ball.
Yeah, that ball just kept kind of drifting, and Plavy gave it a run, but unable to make the play.
But again, Davidson was right on that. They've been on Barniak. They've got to find a way to get the ball into the gap instead of right at somebody.
Yeah, Davidson has looked very comfortable here swinging the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike on Davidson. Barniak ready. Davidson show bunt, pulls back, takes ball 1. I don't think she was really serious about that. I think she was just trying to get the defense to move a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times here from DuBois Central. 2-1 the count.
Wind in the 2-1. Davidson, ground ball right to the third baseman. Miller, she fumbles with it a little bit. And the throw is in time to get Lauren Davidson, who went diving into first base. You know my feelings about that, Andy. You don't get there any faster diving. In fact, I think it slows you down a little bit.
Yeah. I think she was out no matter what. But Miller, a nice job recovering after the bobble. The ball was hit pretty hard, so she did have some time to gather herself and make that throw and delivered a good one.
I'll bring up Lily Davidson, who struck out in her first at bat. She went way up in the box in that one. This one, she's back where her front foot is even with home plate. And swings and fouls that away. Strike 1. Bird on deck.
Barniak.
Set with a pitch. And that's fouled away. And it's no balls and 2 strikes now on Lily Davidson. So 0-2 on Davidson. This time she's going to stand back in the box with the 2 strikes. Barniak ready with the 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. She showed bunt again there, Andy, and I just wonder if that threw some of the timing off a little.
I think it can. Yeah, that's strikeout number 7 for Barniak. She was definitely late on that.
Lexi Berta lined out to the left fielder Plavy in her first at bat. Hit that ball hard, but hit it right at Plavy. See if DCC can get anything going with 2 outs here.
And were Berta to reach, it would flip the lineup over.
Barniak ready. First pitch. Fouled straight back. Strike one.
Third trick in 5 years for this program.
So Berta grabs her shoulder a little bit. I think she might have done something to her shoulder there.
Yeah, trying to stretch it out, going over and talking with George. I guess George kind of walked down towards the plate, had a word with her. Looks like she's
it looks like she's okay. No balls and a strike here on Berta. Way up in the box. Berta, fly ball towards center. Center fielder staggers, can't make the catch. Berta heading towards second, and she is going to be safe. She beat the tag on a hustle play by Lexi. Berta is the throw beater, but her slide was better than the throw, and she's at second base with a double.
Yeah, that ball just kind of hung up, and I thought Staggers, the center fielder, was going to be able to make the play, but had to come a long way, and Berta being aggressive there on the base pass, which I like in the scoreless.
Yeah, with 2 outs, I love that aggressiveness in the throw beater, but her slide was better than the throw, and the umpire right on top of it made what I believe from our angle was the correct call.
She slid under the tag.
So now Marina Haynes with a line drive into left, and that's going to land, and that's going to give DCC the lead. Haynes is on her way to second. She's got a double, and DCC has a 1-0 lead as the ball gets away. Now Haynes heading to third, and she's going to be out at third.
George Heigl not happy over there.
Yeah, but that's George's fault there because Haynes was at second and he tried to steal an extra bag and shouldn't have there. He should have been satisfied with the runner at second and a run home. But either way, DCC takes the 1-0 lead on the double by Marina Haynes. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It is now DuBois Central Catholic 1 and Carmichaels 0. You're watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's BI-LO in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's BI-LO's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's BI-LO on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's BI-LO's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
So DCC now with the 1-0 lead. As that ball died, is left fielder Plavy tried to make a diving catch on it, Andy, and came up short, and Haynes then throwing out at third. I think that was just one of those cases at third is strike one here to Voigthofer, where, when she didn't break right away, George Heigl should have just left her at second.
Yep, and so a base running mistake, but DCC on the board as that's swung on and fell back for strike two. And Plavy, the left fielder, looked to be a little bit banged up on the play. She did get up and under her own power there, but yeah, and you had Jesse Frank on deck, but 0-2 the count here on Jacobs.
They're talking behind us about it being a single, Andy. That was a short double.
Yeah. And Haynes, or not Haynes, Berta, was going to score no matter what if that ball wasn't caught. So the dive didn't really have much of a...
No, not at all. That's down low, and it's now 1-2. They don't have it up on the scoreboard right now for some reason. They have 1-1 on the scoreboard. It's definitely 1-2.
There they go.
They're good. 1-2 on Allie Jacobs. 1-2 pitch. Foul, just missed catching. It was Frank there. It remains 1-2. But that was all set up by the hustle by Berta.
Yep. Getting into second there and again with 2 outs. You love the aggressive 2 outs, scoreless game, 5th inning. I think 100% the correct decision. Make Carmichaels make a play there to throw you out. They were unable to do so, and as a result, DCC's on the board.
That's high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 here on Jacobs.
And Jacobs came into this game hitting .360.
Kobatsky checks her wristband, steps back up onto the rubber, ready with the 2-2 pitch. That ball is skied high towards left. Berta over and can't make the catch. That's going to be, we'll see how they roll it, but I think you have to roll that a base hit, right?
Yeah. Although probably should have been caught by Berta. It is ruled a hit.
Yeah, so that's going to be the first hit and the first base runner for Carmichaels, but a play that Berta should have made.
Yeah, I noticed, or you take pregame with the.
We're going to get a run here, a runner over here now for Carmichaels. That is number 5, Melina Hartig. So that ball was high in the air, but again, a ball that Berta really should have caught.
Yeah, she did. Again, during warm-up, she did struggle a little bit, and sometimes you take that with a grain of salt. But
so Hartig will courtesy run it first, showing bunt, pulling back. Oh no, she doesn't. It's called strike 1. So she might have pulled back, but it was still called a strike. We're back here, folks. We apologize. Lost signal there. And now runners at second base, but now there are 2 outs after a strikeout. Andy, why don't you catch people up on what happened there?
Yep, so Allie Jacobs reaches on the single. She's sacrificed to second by Megan Voigthofer. And so runner on second and 1 out. Kobatsky gets Peyton Plavy to strike out swinging. Her 11th strikeout of the game. There's now 2 outs and a runner on second for the Mikes.
Who's up to the plate, Andy? I'm sorry.
Avery Voigthofer takes ball 1.
So we do apologize for losing signal there for a second, Andy. It was,
Again, runner on second, 2 outs for Carmichaels here in the bottom of the 5th.
I'm going to hand the play-by-play over to Andy for a second.
1-0 is swung on and missed. Voigthofer, a strikeout victim, back in the 3rd. Count now 1-1. The number 9 hitter, Alana Simon, the only hitter in the Carmichaels lineup that Kobatsky has not struck out. The pitch swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
So now a big moment here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at second.
And Hertig, the courtesy runner at second after the Jacobs leadoff single. 1-2 the count on Avery Voigthofer. Here's the 1-2 from Kobatsky. Swing and foul towards the Carmichaels dugout. Stays 1-2. A little bit of a cue ball there, not much on it, but Voigthofer stays alive. First time in the game there's been a runner in scoring position for Carmichaels. Batsky coming set with another 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Kobatsky back-to-back strikeouts, gets out of the inning unscathed.
Go to the 6th. It's still 1-0 in favor of DuBois Central Catholic here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by AccuSure.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here as we go to the 6th inning of a 1-0 game.
Two up for DuBois Central Catholic at 2-3-4. Here's Jesse Frank, Kaylee Risser, and Malie Miscavige against Bailey Barniak here in the top of the 6th.
So the 5th inning, the top of the 5th, ended with the double by Haynes that scored Berta, but then Haynes getting thrown out going to 3rd. And now George Heigl wants to talk to Jesse Frank, make sure that she's got the right call right on that wristband. Andy, what's your thoughts on the wristbands?
I think they serve a purpose, but I don't know, sometimes you don't want to overthink things.
Old Forge didn't use them. They used the old-fashioned. That ball is bunted hard down the first base side, but foul. It got past everybody, including first base coach Ed Galvis.
So I guess we know what that discussion was about between George Heigl.
They've been having Jesse try to bunt towards the second baseman a lot here lately. She had a bunt base hit out against Old Forge on Monday in a game you watched right here on the YDL Sports Network. Goes bunt, pulls back, takes a swing and a miss, and it snowballs and 2 strikes on Frank.
And again, I'm not a huge fan of like showing bunt, pulling it back, and then I think that does throw your timing off a little bit.
You almost feel like if DCC could find a way to get one more run here, Andy, they might get that state championship. Ball is popped in the air. Left fielder Plavi can't find it. And now it's kicked by the center fielder Steigers. And Jesse Frank is going to be in at second. George Heigl wanted her at 3rd again, but I think that was the right move by Jesse Frank to stop at second.
Yeah.
Single and an error.
That's why the ball's kind of kicked.
Yeah, I'd go single and an error there. So either way, it's a leadoff runner at second base for Kaylee Risser here. And now what does George Heigl do with Risser? Boy, that run is so big out there at second base right now. I think you might see a bunt here. She's way up in the box.
Risser's put the ball in play twice, 1 for 2.
They're going to swing away here, but she takes ball 1. Miller, the third baseman, even with the bag and right on the line. First baseman, maybe a step in front. Jacobs also right on the line. Next pitch to Risser. Risser fly ball towards left. Left fielder Plavi's there. She'll make the catch. Frank's not going to be able to advance, so big out there for Barniak.
And I get what you're saying about the bunt there. I think what George Heigl said is, hey, I have arguably my best hitter up at the plate. I'm going to let her try and drive this in on her own. Of course, now 1 out and the runner is still standing at second base, so what do I know?
Well, it's one of those. I can go either way there. Here's Malia Miscavige. I think she takes strike 1. I think if it was 0-0, you might have seen the bunt there.
Yeah.
I think with the 1-0 lead, maybe play for a bigger inning. Knowing that if you get a 3 or 4 run lead, you're with Riley Kobatsky, you've got a really great chance of winning this game.
Yeah, Miscavige 0 for 2.
base runners at a premium through the first 4 innings.
You know, people,
DCC scores.
somebody's saying Randy, our audio went away.
Playable. First baseman.
Sting 1-2. The ball is popped out and out of play. Folks, let me know if you're getting audio here.
Soft touch bases are the official bases of the
So DCC is now taking a 2-0 lead. In case you didn't have our with us or the audio there, that was a single and an air got Jesse Frank the second, then Malia Miscavige tripled her home. So realize that our scoreboard wasn't up either. So folks, let me know what you got there so that I know whether or not I have to redo that inning for you or not. You go to the bottom of the 6th. So it sounds like we're good to go. So 2-0 in favor of the Lady Cardinals here as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. For Carmichaels, it will be Stagger, Simon at the top of the order, Waggett.
Staggers.
Andy, I don't. There, try that now, Andy.
So Staggers, you have struck out her first time up. Simon on the bunt attempt, if you remember, where Frank made the nice play where it looked like it might go foul, she drew on the first for the out. And then Waggett, due up third, has struck out twice against Kobatsky. A showing bunt is, Staggers bunts it foul for strike 1.
So again, for those who said that the audio was out, that inning went Jesse Frank with a single, reached second on an error, Risser flew out, then Miscavige with the RBI triple, Lydia Morgan struck out, and Riley Kobatsky fouled out, but it's 2-0 now DCC thanks to that RBI triple by Miscavige. Do apologize for that. Not sure what exactly went on. We knew we had lost internet signal there for a while, but thought we were back. But folks, you're telling us we're back on now, so we do apologize. There's a bunt fielded by the first baseman Morgan, a little high to Lauren Davidson. Lauren Davidson goes up and gets it, though. 1 out here in the 6th inning as that brings up Alana Simon.
And yeah, like I said, Simon bunted back in the 3rd inning, and we thought the ball was going to go foul, but Frank picked it up and threw to first for the out. A nice play by Frank. So we'll see what Simon does here with 1 out, no one on in the bottom of the 6th.
So first pitch to Simon. Shows bunt. Pulls back, I guess. Strike ball 1.
Reminiscent of the first pitch of the game from Kobatsky when well out of the zone high.
1 ball, no strikes here.
Bunts that one foul.
It's 1-1.
A 1-1 the count, 1 out, no one on here in the bottom of the 6th.
So 1-1 coming here to Simon. Shows bunt again. Bunts it foul just out of the reach of Jesse Frank. Almost called her sister Jordy.
Yeah, Frank almost able to make that play now, but Kobatsky ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes, and have to imagine the bunt will be off here with 2 strikes.
So 1-2 coming here from Kobatsky to Simon. Shows bunt, bunts it, fair ball. Frank up with it and throws it out into right field. Ah, jeez. Would have liked Jesse Frank to have let that ball go to see if it went foul, but at least for DCC's sake, the runner stays at first base. Because that could have been disastrous on the throw out into right field.
Again, once again, shows you what I know. Simon was bunting with 2 strikes, and it works out for Carmichaels.
So now they're top of the order and Waggett. So best opportunity maybe here for Carmichaels. Waggett swings and misses. Sorry about that, Andy.
0 for 2. A pair of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking.
0-1 on Waggett. A little surprised they weren't trying to just move the runner up maybe a little bit here, but hoping to get something to go in here against Kolbatsky. Shows bunt, bunts it hard. Kolbatsky has it. She's going to throw to first, and they're going to say safe at first. Beating it out was Waggett, so a pair of bunt base hits. And Andy, I think that was the right call at first base. See?
Yeah.
Beat that out. So now, best opportunity for the Mighty Mikes.
That was a bang play, and
she covered the last couple of feet there really quickly.
Yep.
As I looked at it and saw it, I was like, boy, I think she's safe. And then the umpire agreed with what I thought. Not that matters, but they're going to give an error to. They're giving an error to. Well, they charged an error on that first bunt, Andy.
Huh.
So now the bump base hit, and now Barniak with a chance to help herself swings and misses strike 1. And I'm a little surprised they're not butting her with McConnell up, although I would imagine the DCC would walk McConnell if there was runners at second and third.
I know I would. I think George Heigl would too.
So 0-1 on Barniak.
In mind as we go through this at
Barniak tries to bunt, bunts through it, and it's now no balls and 2 strikes. So now Kolbatsky looking for the strikeout. What would you do with McConnell's next, Andy? Would you walk her to even putting the tying run at second?
Well, she's grounded, tapped back to Kolbatsky and struck out. It's a tough call. She is their best hitter. I think I'd challenge her.
No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Barniak goes down, and now decision time for George Heigl.
Strikeout number 12 for Kolbatsky.
Shortstop, number 4.
Actually, no, I'm behind.
13 for it now. So here's McConnell, and again, will they challenge her? It looks like they're going to. They're not going to immediately put her on. George Heigl at the top step of the dugout. Fouled back, strike 1. This, you feel like it's the game right now, Andy.
You do, and I like this. Kolbatsky's looked good. Strike out and a soft tapper back to her from McConnell. She's a dangerous hitter, but you like the way Kolbatsky's pitched to her first 2 plate appearances.
0-1 pitch, high, 1-1. Here, DCC, do you play no doubles in the outfield right now? They're not, but would you?
That I might do.
No balls, 1 ball, 1 strike on Karis McConnell. Wind and the 1-1 to McConnell. Misses, and it's 2-1. As Carmichael's at the plate with runners at first and second here. 2 balls and 1 strike on Karis McConnell. Came in hitting .519 with 7 home runs and 40 RBIs. Next pitch popped up. Is it going to be playable? Jesse Frank is there, and she makes the catch in foul territory as Riley Kolbatsky pitches her way out of the jam. We go to the 7th. It is still 2-0 DuBois Central Catholic. They are 3 outs away from a state title. You're watching or listening to high school softball on the YDL Sports Network.
Mr. Fix-It.
Honey, the door in the bathroom isn't closing right.
Thing is, what he's fixing doesn't need fixed, but I'm not telling him that. The local 814 Home and Hardware True Value has provided all the home improvement tools he needs and has provided me with much needed alone time.
Gonna run to 814. Need some more goodies to knock out the bathroom wall.
Wait, what?
814 Home and Hardware True Value on Main Street in Sykesville carries home and hardware tools and materials so you can knock out home improvement projects all on your own. From a leaky toilet to building your dream.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats, and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Top of the 7th inning, DCC 2. Carmichaels nothing. The Lady Cardinals will send the Davidson sisters and Lexi Berta to the plate. And Lexi Berta has what I think might be the biggest play in DuBois Central Catholic history right now, Andy. That hustling double in the 5th inning with 2 outs. I mean, that really set everything up.
Yeah, part of what is the difference right now, Davidson is 1 for 2 digs in.
Takes ball 1.
Davidson had the first hit of the game back in the bottom, or top of the 2nd, excuse me.
I mean, I know that obviously they needed the Haynes double after that, but I just felt like Berta, on a ball that shouldn't have been a double, got the double. And that set up Haynes being able to drive her in. There's a pitch popped up in foul territory, but out of play off the top of the home dugout over on the first base side. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Davidson.
Yeah, it sure was. And like we talked about it when the play happened, you love the aggressive. Given the situation, yeah, I'm a fan of aggressive base running anyway, but especially given the situation, Berta, just a tremendous play. And again, set up Central there to get on the board.
That ball is up high, and it is 2-1 now.
Probably doesn't know what happened. 100%. It's
2-1. Pitch is a little line drive base hit for Davidson. So a leadoff single here for Davidson. So base hit here for Lauren Davidson. Lily Barnes pops it up, and Waggett's going to make the catch. So Lily's not able to get the bunt down to move Lauren as the Davidson sisters go 1 for 2 there. They still have a runner at first for Lexi Berta. Berta has that hustling double and scored the game's first run as DCC leads here in the top of the 7th. 2-0. Carmichaels in the bottom of the inning will have 4, 5, and 6 up.
Yeah.
Shows bunt, bunts it foul, strike 1. No, Andy, I think now I get the bunt with Lily Davidson. I think I'd let Berta swing away here. She's been on Barniak twice.
Yep. You hit the ball well, fly out at first at bat, and again the double the second time up.
We won't have a broadcast of the second game, Andy, but we will have coverage on the site of Harbor Creek versus Juniata. Shows bunt again, bunts it foul again, and it's no balls and 2 strikes.
Going back and giving chase with Waggett, the catcher. Ball went off the screen. And
Mike Copper from the Erie Times News in the house. Saw Mike at the hotel this morning. No balls, 2 strikes here on Berta. Barniak ready with the 0-2 to Berta. Berta not showing bunt this time. Takes inside, ball 1. That was a snow cone catch by Waggett, by the way.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Barniak ready with the 2-strike pitch. That ball is popped high. Shortstop McConnell is there. She'll make the catch over her head. 2 outs now.
And Haynes, who is 1 for 3, got the Cardinals on the board with that RBI double back in the 5th, comes to the plate.
So Haynes has the RBI single in the 5th that gave him the lead. And there's a little looper right to the second baseman, Voidhopper, and the innings is over. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. DuBois Central Catholic needs 3 outs to claim the state title. You're watching high school softball, or listening to high school softball on the YDL Sports Network.
Marina, congratulations on a great season and best of luck in the state championship. We're so proud of you. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to Jesse, Frank, and Coach Myers. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jackson. Kaylee, I'm so proud of you. Good luck today in the state championship game. Love, Dad. Good luck, Malia. Love, Mom, Dad, and Ryan. Good luck, Lydia. Enjoy the game and congratulations on a great career. Love, Mom and Dad. Good luck to our girls, Riley and Kylie. Riley, trust the process. You've got it. Good luck to all of our Lady Cardinals. We love you all and believe in you all. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Good luck, Lauren and Lily. You've got this. Love, Mom and Dad. Congratulations and good luck in today's title game to Lexi Berta. Lexi is attending Carlow University, majoring in cardiovascular perfusion, and is playing basketball. Love, Mom and Dad. With futures so bright, DuBois Central Catholic is introducing a brand new program, the 3- and 4-year-old all-day preschool at an affordable price. Providing a quality preschool education in a school setting is a unique aspect of the Little Cardinals preschool. Plenty of spots are available. Call today to schedule a summer tour, 814-371-3060, extension 607, or find out more at DuBoisCatholic.com. Also, DCC offers Monday through Friday after-school care until 5:30 p.m. at $10 a day. You only pay for the after-school care you use.
We are back here at Beard Field, and DuBois Central Catholic sits 3 outs away from a state title, leading Carmichaels 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Carmichaels. Allie Jacobs, Megan Voidhopper, and Peyton Plava. Jacobs, is that a double, Andy?
Single.
Single, yeah. Andy confuses. Andy's got his own. Everybody's got their own system of scoring, and
Jacobs one of the 2 hits for Carmichaels today.
yeah, that was the pop fly to Berta. She swings and misses, strike 1. The single to left also is struck out in this game. 14 strikeouts for Riley Kobatsky.
The 3rd time in 5 years.
So here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Jacobs. No balls, 2 strikes on Allie Jacobs.
13 strikeouts.
Is it 13 or 14, Andy?
It's 13. I got ahead of myself.
You got behind and now you got ahead. And there's a line drive into the left center field gap. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Center fielder Davidson up with it. Her throw will be cut off by Risser, and it's a leadoff double for Allie Jacobs here in the 7th inning for Carmichaels.
And that's the hardest hit ball of the day, I believe, off Kobatsky. That was a line shot in the center. That was a no doubt double right off the bat, and Carmichaels will bring the tying run to the plate here.
Megan Voidhopper to the plate. If you're DCC, you're not worried about the runner at second at all.
Oh, no.
Jacobs means nothing. Second.
Voidhopper 0 for 2 with a
0 for 1 sacrifice.
Oh, yeah, I'll call it a sacrifice there. Pops it up. Morgan gives way to Davidson, who makes the basket catch for the out. Oh, my goodness. That was in fair territory behind first base, and she fell down with her back to the infield and caught the ball for out number 1.
Yeah, I made it a little harder than it had to be, but she made the catch, and that's all that counts.
Satan Plava up. She struck out twice in this game.
Yeah. Catch is a catch. You'll take it how you can right now.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Plava.
The next 2 hitters up, Plavi and Avery Voidhopper, have both struck out twice.
Runner at second. 1 out. 2-0 DCC here, bottom of the seventh. Carmichaels showing bunt as Plava fouls it off. And now it's no balls and 2 strikes. So now, will they try the bunt again with 2 strikes?
I highly doubt it. We'll see.
Wind in the 0-2. Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Plava. Bobby.
2-0 DCC, 7th inning.
Kobatsky checks the wristband. Ready? Delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. DuBois Central Catholic is within 1 out of a state title. Strikeout number 14. DCC fans, some of them start to get onto their feet here. Avery Voigthofer at the plate. Voigthofer swings and misses, strike 1. Folks, you're going to have to excuse me not putting those strikes up on that scoreboard right now. I'm standing up right now so I can see. It's no balls and 1 strike on Avery Voigthofer. Central fans are on their feet. The 0-1 pitch. Ball fouled off into the bullpen area. No balls and 2 strikes. The Lady Cardinals are 1 strike away from a state title. Kobatsky takes a moment to herself behind the rubber. She's going to step up on the rubber. Ready for the 0-2. Look at the miss. That's it. The Cardinals are state champions in 2024. Get those fire trucks ready, DuBois. They're bringing the state title back to DuBois, Pennsylvania. DuBois Central Catholic 2. Carmichaels nothing. They've got one for Coach Heidel. DCC is the state champions.
Yep, and just like we talked about, DCC riding a similar formula here. The dominance of Kobatsky, they were able to scratch across a couple runs, and that's all it took. And the Monkeys off the back, Central has its state title.
Unbelievable. DuBois Central Catholic, Riley Kobatsky, strikeout number 15. Her 15th strikeout. She just capped the greatest season in DuBois Central Catholic history. The Lady Cardinals are state champions. Finally. Coach Heigl said it wasn't good enough to get here anymore. And they are now the state champions, joining the baseball team who has 2 state championships in school history with state titles in the spring. What a game. What a finish to what a season for DuBois Central Catholic. Riley Kobatsky, 15 strikeouts. Lexi Bird is a hustling double in the 5th, followed by the Marita Hayes RBI double. The insurance run on the triple by Mitscavige after Frank Singleton reached second on the air in the 6th. And then it was up to Riley Kobatsky, and she's worked her way out of a 2-on, 1-out jam in the 6th inning, striking out Barniak, and then getting Karis McConnell, the 500-plus hitter, to foul out to the catcher, Frank. And DuBois Central Catholic has that state title, the one they've worked so hard for since Coach Heigl took over 11 seasons ago. It is theirs. It is yours, DuBois. Congratulations to the DuBois Central Catholic Cardinals. They are your state champions in 2024. Folks, that's going to do it for us here. Make sure to check out all of our coverage of this state title on D9and10sports.com. You've been watching the state or listening to the state championship game. DuBois Central Catholic defeats Carmichaels 2-0 to win the state title. For Andy Close, I'm Chris Rossetti saying thank you for a wonderful 2023-2024 season on the YDL Sports Network, this being our last broadcast of the year.